Hey, Dad.
Hey.
Yo, wait. If you're here, who's helping out with the restaurant?
Your Uncle Rick. You know, she's staying with us for a little while, just until the surgery.
Uncle Rick?
Yep.
Really? Dad, Uncle Rick can't make toast.
Like, we've been having the same regulars for the last 20 years. I think we'll be just fine.
All right. Yeah, I'm,
Good to see you.
Thank you. So be honest. How are you feeling?
I'm here, ain't I?
Yeah, but I know you. Heck, I'm surprised they even let you fly.
You better. Because I don't want my last memory to be of you getting worked by Luca.
Wow. Wow, Dad.
What, too far, too soon? What?
No, that was actually funny.
Oh.
Which is rare for you.
Oh, no, come on, man. Quit playing. I'm always funny.
Well, I got you courtside seats tonight.
Oh, cool.
Hey, just make sure you don't spill no drinks. I don't need them roasting you on the Jumbotron.
Oh, no, wait, where you think you got those hands from? I got a steel grip, man. Come on.
I know you got that old man strength.
No. I was stronger than you when I was your age.
Huh?
Right? Yeah.
Are you okay? Did they not test your brain while you were in the hospital?
All right, fellas, listen up. Got a tough one tonight. Luca's a huge problem, obviously. Can't let him get too comfortable early. There's only so much we can do to...
Nicky, how you feeling?
Look at that only because it's a bit boring. Yours will want 30, 40 minutes. So yeah, try some light activity first before an underwater breathing apparatus because a mermaid, you are not.
My daughter was asking me to make smoothies last night.
Oh, adorable. What's the process?
Did you sneak some nutrition in there?
Only for work.
No, last time I snuck in some kale. She saw little green bits, and now every day she asks me to promise I won't put any kale.
It's even more adorable.
So mostly strawberries and bananas, and that's a classic.
I'm just saying if there's an excuse to get over to Spain, scouting.
I hear that.
Yeah, maybe a little checking report on shooting.
There he is, man. Myth, legend.
At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 3, Reed.
Jay, here we are about the middle of the season. Where are these teams putting their focus right now?
Some are already monitoring their conference position, but this is the time to stay focused on being healthy and just playing good basketball every night.
And it's Doncic missing. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. This time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. We've got Dalton Connect, Quentin Grimes out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. And for a report on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
All season, we've seen MP and Luka Doncic turn in great performance after great performance. I asked MP what we can expect from him at Doncic tonight, and he said, we're going to get after it. They run pretty much everything through Luka, and for us to win, I need to be able to be the engine for our team as well. 2 MVP candidates will be the focal points tonight.
They've both been on fire all season long, and we thank you for that report. SGA's shot is good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Grimes with it. Gilgeous Alexander covering. Here's Connect. From outside off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
for Los Angeles. They've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Grimes passes to Vanderbilt. Pass to connect. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good from outside. Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Reed. Tipped away. Doncic with the steal. Pass to Grimes. Shoots the 3. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Reed. From past the arc, buries it from 3-point range.
Well, Reed, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You've drained a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Doncic. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
SGA finds Reed. And that one, good. Reed's got his second bucket of the night. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Grimes passes to Doncic. Free throw line jump shot. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And the dunk by Reed.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
No, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City. Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Chet Holmgren out there with Brown. Then it's Reed. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Dort in at the 3 slot. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. From deep, James. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 9. To the inside. Here's Brown. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Lakers shooting well. They're at 45%. Smith surveying the D. Fires from deep. And it's Reed pulling it down. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Rockets in Houston. Inside. Holmgren kicks to Reed. Nail from three-point land. Reed's got the lead up to 14 now for Oklahoma City. Outside, James lets the 3 fly. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Wallace outside. And the Thunder another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He came away with 34 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. He was just sensational in that game. No one could stop him, and he knew it.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Reed. Wallace outside. To the wing on the left. Fires for 3. Reed misses. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Houston.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Dort passes to Williams. To the left side wing. Reed buries the long-range jumper. Reed's got 6 points in the quarter.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Pass to Reed. Jacks up a 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Wiseman comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Dort. And then for the Lakers, Williams comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Dalton Knecht in for Smith.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Reed misses.
That's a great look. I'm not sure what happened.
Lakers trail by 15. Doncic very comfortable down low. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Our next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Pass to Knecht. Back to Doncic. Now Grimes. There's the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Caruso's checked in. The Thunder leading by 13. Here's Reed. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
He lobs it up.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Lakers trail by 17. Pass to Grimes. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. And here is Williams. Here's Doncic. Wiseman with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Just playing with poise and confidence. And they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Chet Holmgren.
52 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Knecht. Here's Grimes. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Sorber with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Lakers trailing by 19. They get it back, and he goes in for the dunk.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
And the Lakers with possession here. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And winning that game the way they did with the incredible fourth quarter comeback couldn't have left them feeling any better.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Over in the corner, Williams. From deep, SGA. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey, they are just racking up the assists right now. Playing for one another. Man, this is great.
Yeah, we'll see if they can keep up this.
Okay, fellas. Thanks for joining us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Money.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Well, as I'm sure you've heard, MP's father is on the mend from a recent heart attack. The recovery is going well enough that his doctor cleared him to fly, and he's in the stands today. MP told me, quote, "Seeing him out there, that means the world to me, something I will never take for granted again." As wholesome an answer as you'll get, guys.
Well, we know his dad means the world to him. Nothing keeps you whole like family does. Hey, thanks for the report. So for the Lakers right now, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Connect. Then it's Williams. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Doncic in at the one spot. Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GM.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not equal.
Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Here's Grimes, and it's blocked by SGA.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
Here's Reed. No good on the three. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Here's Connect. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
Well, Connect started his NBA journey at a community college, grew 3 inches while he was there, eventually transferred to a major program and turned himself into a first-round pick.
And he's good on the second. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Over to the wing. Holmgren outside. SGA passes to Reed. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Reed's got 24 points. Here's Doncic. He's got 14. Pass to Grimes. Doncic against Reed, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots in the game right here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game. And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
To the middle. Here's Doncic. And finished off by Doncic.
Stunning the crowd and the defense with that one. What a show from Doncic.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from 3-point range. Lakers trail by 21, and it's Connect in the corner. Back to Doncic. Pass to Grimes. Here's Doncic. A 3-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Now here's Williams. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Grimes. Bounce pass from Vanderbilt. To the inside. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his first points in this one.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Inside. Here's Sorber. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. That's going to draw.
Substitution on the court.
27 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Pass to Doncic. The 3. The shot missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Holmgren. Finney Smith defending. Wallace the pass to Reed. Bangs home the trifecta. Reed's got 7 points for the quarter. So it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Dort and Williams up in the forward position. Wallace is out there with Reed. And it's Brown at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Reed finds Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Reed misses. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Pass to Reed. He gets it in there. Reed's got 29.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Reed with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Up the floor. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Thunder lead by 21. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
And the Lakers making a change here. Williams is checked in. Doncic. And that one drops. Doncic has got 30.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Took him no time at all on that one.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
A 3-ball. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Doncic has got 10 points in the quarter.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Reed. A 3-pointer, no good. Lakers trail by 19. Smith outside. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Dort. And the dunk by Reed.
Such a sharp defensive player. Dort pressures the ball and then forces the turnover.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Smith the pass to Doncic. Which current player do you think is on that Richard Jefferson path to becoming an NBA analyst?
First of all, to hear you, Kevin Harlan, say that blows my mind. But I think Draymond Green, C.J. McCollum, there's some very, very good players out there that are way more experienced in the media coming out than I was.
Doncic outside. And the Lakers with another miss. The Thunder leading by 23. This one for 3. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Takes the 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Oklahoma City has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. A nice shot by Reed.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Wallace against Smith. Back to Doncic. Clock at 4. Right wing. Williams with the steal. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Reed. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 41 points for money.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Lakers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. That one drops for him.
And once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Reed misses. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Reed finds Caruso. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Reed misses. And Los Angeles guys shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Money.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Pass to Wiseman. Out to the right wing. Caruso kicks to Brown. Back to Reed. 6 to shoot. Knocks down the 3-ball. Reed's got 45 points.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Launches a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Reed's got 48.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. MP, seeing you tear up the passing lanes the way you did in the win tonight, tell us, you must have played football in high school. Cornerback?
You really got to do your homework, Dominic Hamill. I've been playing basketball exclusively since the 5th grade. I'm just a natural when it comes to picking pockets. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan.
All right, we're here with MP at tonight's VIP. MP's dad.
Most people call me Matt.
All right, Matt. What you think of your son tonight, man? He make you proud?
Oh, man, I don't want to get too cheesy, but I've always been proud of him. No matter what he does, he gives it his all. And he's a genuinely good person.
Thanks, Dad. Hey, Xander, wait, whoa. Let's mix it up. I thought this was... Hey, we did that, y'all. Come on, baby. I told you he couldn't stop.
All right, listen up. Look, before the game, I said we need MP to do his superhero thing for us tonight.
Yeah, MP.
All right. This is the third game in our MVP series, another important one. Gotta bring home this.
Forget about taking the flight for now.
Big game, third row.
Good luck next time. I take pride in helping people.
Oh, thanks. It's for everyone. We're protected here and it's here together.
And for my money, an NBA game is just the top.
We have great fans. I like the family atmosphere.
Yes, management takes it very seriously and so great. Yes.
Generally, good vibes.
There is. We do our job
Still having a game for this weekend?
We are. Oh, I love games that way. You play defense? All the time. I'll bring games.
Oh, you're in?
And I'll bring board games.
Wait, no need.
It's all tax games.
Yeah, there's a cardboard and paper compost.
Tough, but fair. That's me right, okay?
I'm just starting to question my initial thoughts.
I can understand.
German kick to make it easy.
I put the odds at 100.
Yeah, a couple. That's more than a couple.
Let's all dive back in and figure out if we can do it.
Great. Anyone been to Utah?
Nope. But my neighbor showed me some of the coolest photos. Had all the best shots on canvas, emphasized the red, probably some stunning pictures. No, it wasn't my trip. I would say thought maybe a snapshot. Some photos of his photos? Who do that? I got some my sister here from Mexico. Every year. Photos of photos? Yeah, off his phone. Is that weird?
When we planned practice at 1 up, we saved time for closing out on shooters. Sure thing. Are we ready? I'm so tired of seeing weeks. Or running out without extending an arm. We'll work on it. I'd also like to get our shooters some practice going over the top of closeouts under and make sure they run the drill on all sides.
More of that.
So, have you decided on your travel destination?
I have. I'm off to Melbourne, Australia, and Brisbane. Oh, let's do a couple of the California kids, don't you, right? You know, the good memory. I'm just going to do stuff in the gym tonight. Pretty old stuff. We work early on the ride. Well, I'm off to Belgium. I got a 7 footer there with all kinds of comparisons that I won't even mention here, but it is exciting.
Well, be sure not to leak any info on the socials, understood? In 2021, enjoy this trip. There were 109 back to national. Make strides and stretch.
Once in a while, it takes some time.
Canada,
It's so much quicker when you approach it. Yeah, and honestly, I'm not that great at cutting guys total.
Feel that.
If you do make them, try soaking, then do international.
Yeah. Flash fry, dry, and fry again. Let me know how outside. I'll have my cut it out. I'm starting to get hungry. Gotta go get some more food, right? So we got that thing set up, and now it's like, play me a song. Hey, wow, cool. Nah, going to the league team is right. No, serious. That's the need to getting better people are always listening in the conversation. Right now, there could very well be someone listening to us talking about it. Maybe we can see feedback. And really? Am I? Are you sure there isn't, I don't know, some players hanging around listening to all the stuff we say? I'd like to see a shoot better. Why would anybody be listening to us? We don't have anything interesting to say. You'd be surprised. Single team managed that. People are very comfortable in dating. I'm convinced that they have invested time in practice. I think we should stop talking. Beginning and more importantly, at the end of practice, I'll talk to you on their game. They might not like it. Good.
Continue to stand for that, okay?
That's what so everyone that's supposed to be here has one?
Heads up. Yeah. Kids too? Everyone.
Is it okay for us to ask them if we don't see them?
Absolutely. Also, just be sure that no one's here getting in the walkway or court area as the night goes on. Okay? Head on those buildings.
I'm nervous.
I'm not going to say.
Okay, Uncle. I see the scores about doing this game. Different rise
Yes, the page has really picked up, especially the past 3 seasons. When you bring reports of top scorers, you factor that in.
word Thunder, along with your issue and seat location, to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. The National Basketball Association and the Oklahoma City Thunder are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask that you refrain from any destructive behavior, such as fighting, blowing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play.
Up next, the Pistons taking on the Thunder. For the Detroit Pistons, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They'll look to tip that balance with a win here. Thunder, Pistons, tip-off coming right up. Welcome and thanks for a look at how All-Star voting is going thus far.
And so much fun to see the tallies start to come in. See how things start to look.
You look at Gilgeous-Alexander, well, we know he'll be on the starting roster. He finished third in fan voting in the Western Conference.
And he's among the elite in this conference, and the fan voting reflects that.
And with the roster set, don't forget to tune in for the NBA All-Star Game on 2K Sports. It's going to be a blast. Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. We've got Cade Cunningham, Holland out there with Jalen Duren. Then it's Thompson, and it's LeVert in at the shooting guard position. And for Oklahoma City, they've got Holmgren. He's out there with Jalen Williams. And it's Sorber in at the center position, locking down the middle. Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, there's a lot on the line in terms of the MVP race with Cade Cunningham and MP both in this game. I took a moment with MP to ask him what he thought about Cade's game and the season that he's had. MP told me, quote, Cade is incredible to see a guy who had to work so hard early and now he's at the top of the league. It's great to have someone like him in the MVP conversation. A lot of praise coming from MP, guys.
Plenty of respect there. Thanks. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, BA. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
Well, you talk about using your size. Jalen Duren's focus is always on exactly that. He's on the floor looking for blocks, boards, and inside offensive production. Anywhere his physicality can give him an edge.
And here's Detroit. It's a three-point game. LeVert finds Thompson. LeVert outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Cunningham. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Count that one, Reed.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Holland. Duren up top. Duren, the screen. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Shoots. Sorber with the rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
They get it back. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Cunningham passes to Duren, out to the right wing. Detroit moving the ball around. Cunningham with the ball. He's against Reed. And again, the Pistons missing.
That was their 4th straight miss to start this game. Not ideal.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, BA, whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And SGA throws it down.
And the catalyst for that break was the steal by Williams, showing you what an elite defender he is.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Wallace, he's checked in for Reed. And let's honor a terrific player who has worked hard to earn this award. The Western Cup. Completely new group for the Pistons. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys.
Get the perimeter.
30 seconds left in the first quarter. Johnson finds Stewart. Here's Sasser from the arc. And Reed pulls it down. Pass to Wiseman. Back to Reed. Now Holmgren for three. Nails it from three. Holmgren's got 8 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's the Thunder. They lead by 13. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets. They're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Dort and Holmgren make up the forwards. Then there's James Wiseman. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Reed in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Kicks it out to Holmgren. The 3 is up. Poke loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oubre. And during the last month's worth of play, here are the top rebounding squads in the league. The Thunder 4th.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Now Reed. Last game out, 36 points for him. Here's Wallace. Sinks it from distance. 6 points for him.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He had 36 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Reed passes to Wiseman. Now here's Reed. Shoots over Stewart. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, that's a sigh of relief heard from the bench. Weak defense didn't cost him that time.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Lanier. Banked it in off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. The Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at Oklahoma City, final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up.
Looking at Oklahoma City, they just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
Well, no one has been surprised by their dominance. Now they will try to take this momentum into the postseason.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. LeVert outside. Now here's Cunningham. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. And finished off by Stewart.
Yeah, Cunningham keeping others involved, a true catalyst for this offense.
Now here's Reed. Defense right on it. Dort for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Dort's got 5 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Cunningham. Cade Cunningham, an emphatic jam.
Once Cunningham has a full head of steam, there is no stopping him.
Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, B.A., on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
Here's Cunningham, following the three by Oklahoma City. 6 on the shot clock. Up top, Stewart. Over Holmgren. Stewart, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Reed. He's got 12. Wallace. And another three for Oklahoma City.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. For Oklahoma City, Brown, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Caruso comes in for Dort. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Holland comes in for Oubre. Pass to Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. And stolen by Williams. And here's Reed. He's got 12, and that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
This looks like it's going to be a big night for him.
Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Holland. Williams defending. And Holland, the bucket on the assist by Thompson.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Oklahoma City leading by 19. Brown with a screen. And here's SGA outside. Duren with a rebound. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Thompson passes to LeVert. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
That's great use of the bounce pass in that situation to make sure the ball got there.
Williams, a screen on LeVert. The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with a jumper from the wing. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Free throw good from Cunningham. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
A minute 29 left to play in the second quarter. Shot clock at 3. Fires from way outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you.
Establishing the mindset. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Here's Reed. He's off on the layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Thompson finds LeVert. Back to Thompson. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense. Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. 27 seconds left in the second. LeVert with the ball. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Off target from three-point range.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's SGA. Good on the bucket. SGA's got 13 now.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Back to the game after this break.
When you can shoot the three like this, how is the other team supposed to keep up with you?
And Kenny, especially since they can hit from so far out. I don't know how you defend that. And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
We know the draft's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these 5 rookies.
Yeah, we've seen scouting make or break a franchise. Hey, it makes or breaks a studio team. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Pistons trail by 21. And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff.
My door. It's cool, but you can go big on him. What are you eating? What, olives? What is that?
Olives. You want to roll up for me?
Huh? Wait. What'd you say?
Where's the bone?
Right there, on the floor.
This water still some good.
It could be. Is it dirty looking? Let me see. You see debris in that juice. This water's still good. It ain't bad until it starts turning black. That's how you know your water bad. Yeah, after I make this video, don't interrupt. So, to all the people who I know are gonna comment, if you do not understand the meaning and purpose of reparations, do not say shit in the comments, please. Cause like y'all be coming in the comments thinking and saying all kind of non-educational shit, the shit that y'all did not learn in school. Talk about other people's versions of slavery or indentured servants. Those are not the same thing as chattel slavery. And do I have to bring y'all back to school on what chattel slavery is and how long chattel slavery was for? 400 years, nigga. That's a lot of generations. That's a lot of generations. So for y'all to sit there and say that black people today don't deserve any form of reparations when white people has gained insurmountable amounts of trillions of dollars from slavery. Now be quiet, please. Doing good. No, this is a debate type of live. And you got more people in your live, don't you? Let's hit it. Mom, can you go to my TikTok and see how it sounds? This is gonna be annoying. That's probably why I don't get people on my shit. Trying to figure out something. 'Cause I can't. It's saying they can't hear me. Sound like it's saying it's saying staticky, but what the fuck? Pause my. Pause it for a second. I gotta go to the store.
They close their registers down early before they close on the entire shop. The gas station anyway. Alright, Pete, thanks. Yeah, no problem. No, seriously, what the hell did I step on? Hey. Breaking apart.
I like the crunch of the harder ones. I don't like them chewy kinds no more. They make my teeth hurt. I think got some fragile teeth. Teethuses. You're wrong. Yeah. Am I going to DG? What time DG closed? I don't appreciate you saying it like I supposed to known it. If I known, I wouldn't have asked.